The guy saw his buddy driving toward them. He wanted to signal them. Normally people just need to tap the back of the knife to kill a fish. Wilson hit it over a dozen times, until the fish's head was completely crushed. But this scene happened to be noticed by an undercover cop. When Galen questioned him, Wilson didn't offer any explanation. He just threw the fish in the trash. At this point the people in the car also felt something was off, so when they passed the fish stand, they slowly rolled up their windows. But Galen saw everything with his own eyes. They thought everything was going according to plan. But as soon as the car turned the corner, Jimmy slammed on the brakes, because a traffic cop blocked the road ahead to check the vehicle. Since they couldn't back up, they had no choice but to stay calm and move forward. The cop signaled them to stop. Jimmy calmly asked what was going on. The cop said it was just a random check to see their papers and the contents of the vehicle. Jimmy seemed a little nervous, because they were transporting contraband. When the cop asked about it, Jimmy lied, saying the truck was just carrying ice. The cop clearly didn't believe him. When the cop insisted on checking, Jimmy had no choice but to open the cargo door. Another partner quietly slipped his hand under his clothes, getting ready, standing behind the cop, prepared to respond quickly if things went wrong. When the door opened, the cop was about to climb up to check, but just then Jimmy and his partner's eyes turned cold. They reached for the knives at their waists. Just as they were about to act, they suddenly heard a horn blaring from behind. The cop had to turn and check the situation. It turned out two cars had collided. The drivers were arguing loudly. The horn grew louder. To avoid a traffic jam, the cop had no choice but to let them go. Jimmy and his partners finally breathed a sigh of relief, quickly escaping. As the warehouse door opened, they safely reached the base. Then Jimmy told their boss Uncle Sam about what happened on the road. Uncle Sam asked if anyone had followed them. Another partner confidently said, "Don't worry, I got this." Then Uncle Sam told them to unload the goods. When the door opened, a person wrapped in a blanket jumped out of the car, asked if they had a charger. Uncle Sam asked who he was. He said, "I'm Tom." Just as Uncle Sam was about to ask more questions, Tom interrupted and said, "Let me record a quick video." Then he started filming the group. When he got back in the car, he filmed the equipment used to make counterfeit money. After getting out of the car, he asked Uncle Sam, "What were you about to ask?" Uncle Sam asked what he did for work. Just as Tom was thinking of how to answer, a handcuff fell off his body.